do? It's your boy Webby. Stay Webby TV back at y'all with another one. Let's get it, man. So I got a chance to see Captain America Brave New World for the first time today. It's my first time going to the movie theaters in about 3 years. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that had to do with COVID. Once COVID happened, bruh, because I used to go to the movies on a regular. Anyway, I really, really, really was excited to see this movie, obviously, because Captain America's black now, right? I'm a black man, right? It's only right? But keeping it real with you guys, when I saw the trailer, that's what caught me, right? It wasn't just the fact that Captain America is black. You know, it's the fact that the trailer, in my opinion, was dope, right? Like, the trailer caught my eyes. I'm like, holy shit. The guy that plays the Falcon is Captain America now. We all know he can fly. Like, his whole suit is like this super technological whatever suit that gives him all of these special abilities to basically fly in the air. He can slice shit with the wings. You know, he ended up getting some type of superpower from Wakanda, you know, fucking with Black Panther, right? Cool. Okay. So Anthony Mackie made some very controversial statements before this movie came out, and I believe that that's why so many people have been completely shitting on the movie. And I also think it has a lot to do with Rotten Tomatoes, right? Rotten Tomatoes has a history of giving a bad rating to a superhero movie that's starring a black man, right? Now, I know there's going to be a bunch of people saying that I'm playing a race card and why am I bringing up race? And no. I'm being honest. I'm telling you guys the truth. They did the same exact thing when Black Adam came out. I saw Black Adam in theaters. I thought Black Adam was a solid movie. Did I think it was super good? No. Did I think it was trash? No. If I was to give Black Adam a rating, it was a good 7 out of 10, bro. You know, as far as the action, you know, I would give it an 8 out of 10, right? But Rotten Tomatoes pretty much dookie, straight diarrhea, you feel me, on Black Adam before it officially came out in theaters. And that is exactly what they did with this new Captain America Brave New World movie. Now, if you go look at the customer reviews on Rotten Tomatoes for Black Adam, it's good, right? Like, it's like an 80 to 90%, right? Okay, cool. So with that being said, I wanted to support this movie because we need more movies like this, bro. We need to see more black male-led superhero movies, bro. I mean, think about this, guys. Besides Black Panther, what black superhero are they making movies for? Where the black superhero is the main character. You can't think of none. Black Panther is probably the only one, right? That actually performs well, that people want to see, right? Cool. So when I heard that this movie did 190 million globally, when pretty much everybody in the Hollywood industry tried to stop this movie from being successful, Rotten Tomatoes, you had all these dudes on Twitter shitting on the movie. You have all these cocksuckers that do movie reviews on YouTube shitting on the movie. And I honestly feel like a majority of the people that shitted on this movie did not watch it. And the people that did shit on the movie, I think that the reason why they didn't like the movie is because they read the Rotten Tomatoes review and they went into the movie feeling some type of way. And the other people are pissed off that there's a new Captain America, right? Not necessarily because he's black, but because they feel like the previous Captain America did a phenomenal job, which he did, right? I loved the previous Captain America, the guy that played him. I think he did a phenomenal job. I think Captain America Winter Soldier is better than this movie, right? Like, I'm gonna give props when it's due. I totally get it, right? But the thing is, bro, is when you're watching a movie with a new main character superhero, you can't go into the movie comparing it to another movie where there's a different actor. You go into the movie open-minded, and that's what I did. Now let's get into the movie, shall we? Cool. So early in the movie, right, we find out that there's a lot of tension between Captain America and the President of the United States, right? You know, he's pretty much just like all these critics, right? He's pissed off that there's a new Captain America, right? He pretty much preferred the previous Captain America. You know, just like a lot of people that watch this movie that don't like it. You understand what I'm saying? So there's tension, right? But he makes it very clear from the beginning of the movie that he wants peace, right? He wants there to be peace between America, all the other countries, and whatever issues he has with Captain America, he wants to put it behind him, right? So in the beginning of this movie, he puts Captain America on a mission, and Captain America gets the job done. He gets what he sent out to get. They sent him out to get some type of weapon or whatever to whatever. So he basically put him on a mission to get something. He got it, right? So he's like, you know what? We're good. Everything's Gucci. We're gonna do this peace treaty. Cool, right? So Captain America, he pulls up on another, like, I don't know if he's a superhero or a super villain. I don't know. But long story short, he pulls up on this Marvel character named Isaiah something. Somebody remind me in the comments what his last name is. His first name is Isaiah, right? So apparently, this guy was falsely imprisoned for a very long time. And Captain America, who's friends with the guy, helps him get out of prison, right? Cool. Picks him up. And then basically the new Falcon, right? Because remember, Captain America is not the Falcon anymore. So he has a young dude under him that he's training and preparing to become the next Falcon, right? So he introduces this guy to Isaiah. And long story short, they all go to a meeting to meet the president, right? Now at this meeting, out of nowhere, like basically some alarm goes off. And the Isaiah guy who's fresh out of prison, who's like a senior citizen, bro, this dude pulls a gun out of nowhere and tries to kill the president. So after that, all hell breaks loose. There's like 3 other people that start shooting towards the president. You know what I'm saying? And basically, everybody feels like Captain America pretty much tried to set up the president to die, right? Because this guy is affiliated with Captain America. He's the one that got him out of prison. He's the one that brought him to the meeting without people knowing. So everybody is looking at Captain America like, you know what? The president pretty much tells them, you're not Captain America no more. Straight up, that's just what it is. Like, they basically fired Captain America, right? How you get fired on your day off? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? How you get fired after you just did a mission and you successfully completed it, right? Okay, cool, right? So, long story short, Captain America goes with the new Falcon guy. They do their Googles, they do their research, and they find out that this was all a setup, right? Some guy that has an issue with the president of America in the movie pretty much is using some type of mind control technology to make people do shit that they don't want to do, right? So they find out that Isaiah got all the people that was shooting at the president, it wasn't their fault because they were under mind control, right? Cool. Actually, did I skip a part? So then we get introduced to this villain who's played by Esposito. Now, this is Gus. I'm pretty sure you guys know. This is Gus from Breaking Bad, bruh. Who's one of the greatest villains in TV history, bruh. Shout out to Gus. You know, his last name is Esposito. I don't know his first name. But this guy is just a phenomenal actor, right? Like, he's just a top tier villain actor, bruh. You understand what I'm saying? So, bruh, he gets into it with Captain America, and he actually almost killed Captain America, y'all. Like, this was crazy. Like, you know, Captain America, basically, he basically blew up the vehicle that Captain America was in. Somehow, Captain America was able to escape that, and he was able to basically set something up to where he was able to push up on Gus from Breaking Bad, and pretty much he's basically just trying to arrest him. He's not trying to kill this guy, even though this guy just literally tried to kill him. And he told Captain America, he said, you know, they told me you were a nice guy, right? They told me that you were going to give me an option to just turn myself in, you know what I'm saying? And because of that, you know, I'm going to kill you. So he basically strikes Captain America in the stomach. I think it was with either a knife or a hammer, some type of weapon, and Captain America was hurt bad, bro. I mean, you know, he had to get his stomach wrapped up. Like, I'm surprised, like, he was able to do everything else he did in the movie because he took some serious damage, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But he's able to overcome that. Captain America doesn't die, thank God, right? Like, imagine the black Captain America dying his first week on the job. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, long story short, you know, the guy gets locked up. He pretty much, you know, tells Captain America some information so he can get some time knocked off of his sentence. And we find out that the guy that's doing all of this is a guy that pretty much helped the president of America in this movie stay alive, right? He has some type of heart condition where his heart is pretty much failing. And this guy was giving him medicine to help him stay alive longer and to help his heart beat. And we find out that even though the medicine is helping him stay alive, he's under mind control because of that medicine, right? Like, this guy's able to basically manipulate the president of America into, becoming very violent, right? Into becoming very angry, aggressive, right? So, long story short, right? The president of America in this movie, he ends up becoming the Incredible Hulk, the Red Incredible Hulk. And this, in my opinion, was the best part of the movie because it was just awesome, bro. The Hulk was just destroying everything. He could have, he could have easily killed Captain America if he wanted to. I mean, it got to a point where he ripped one of the wings off of Captain America, bruh. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he didn't just spare him one time, right? He spared Captain America like 3 to 4 times when he could have just smashed him. Like, he just stomped on him. You feel me? But Captain America really showcased how fucking powerful he is, bro. Like, dude, he was like, bruh, he pretty much like stabbed the Hulk in the stomach with his wing, bruh. You feel me? And it didn't almost kill him, but it almost hurt him enough to where the Hulk turned back into the president. But we find out that it didn't quite get the job done, right? But just the way Captain America was doing everything in his power to stay alive, using the wings and doing all type of tricks and shit, this was just dope, right? But I will say, my favorite part of the movie, action-wise, as far as Captain America, is when the president is on some type of ship or whatever. He's on like a ship, and there's a bunch of there's a bunch of jets in the sky, and basically the president is trying to, come to an agreement with the president of Japan, right? But the problem is the American flight soldiers are under mind control by that villain guy I was telling you guys about. And basically, they start shooting at Japan. Japan starts shooting at the American pilot, and all hell breaks loose. And Captain America did his thing, man. He was just flying in the air. He was stopping the American mind control soldiers from killing the Japan soldiers, to the point where the Japan soldiers like, hey, Captain America is helping us, bro. Like, because it was about to be a war. It was getting to a point where Japan and America was going to go to war. And Captain America stopped that. Like, he stopped all of the planes from shooting at each other. He stopped anybody from dying. The new Falcon that he was training, the young Falcon that he's helping become the new Falcon, he saved his life because he almost got himself killed. And it was his fault, right? He was trying to do too much, right? He doesn't really know how to operate in these type of environments. And he got ahead of himself, right? He was trying his best to impress Captain America to show him, I can be the new Falcon. I can be your replacement, right? And he ended up getting shot, and he ended up almost dying. Like, he had to get surgery, and his heart stopped at one point. And it was a mess, right? So I say that to say this, guys. The best thing about this movie, there's no dry spots. Like, this is a movie that if you buy tickets to see Captain America Brave New World, there's no points in the movie where you're going to be bored. You're going to want to go on your phone. You're going to want to go to the bathroom and go pee real quick. From the moment that this movie starts, it's action, right? My only critique about this movie is the small dry jokes aren't funny, right? Like, we always know action movies always have scenes in there, right, where there's like light humor, right? Like where they're cracking, jokes, right? None of the jokes in this movie was funny. You know what I'm saying? Like to all of the critics out there that made it seem like this is the worst movie ever, my biggest critique about this movie is nobody in this entire movie was funny, right? Anthony Mackie, who's playing Captain America, he wasn't funny. The new Falcon, the young kid who wants to be the Falcon, he wasn't funny. Nobody in this movie was funny, bro. That's my biggest critique. That's why I give it an 8.5 out of 10. If the jokes that they were making were funny, I would give it a 9, but I give it an 8.5 out of 10 just because all of the jokes that they made in this movie were corny and it wasn't funny. You understand what I'm saying? So other than that, oh yeah, one thing I forgot to tell you guys. The president, he wants Captain America to bring the Avengers back. Obviously, that's going to happen because we all know that they are currently in the process of beginning to film the new Avengers movie, which is going to be called Doomsday. We all know that the guy that plays Iron Man is going to be playing Doctor Doom. So, yes, the new Captain America, he's going to be the one that's going to get the Avengers back together. And that's it, man. That's my review. I give the movie an 8.5 out of 10. I do think that Captain America Winter Soldier is better. I would give that movie a 9.5. But for what it is, man, I think this gives hope to all Marvel fans, man. Like, if you're a fan of Marvel and you want to see Marvel do good things because of all the garbage movies they've been putting out recently, this is a sign that Marvel is going into the right direction, man. So give it a chance. Don't listen to Rotten Tomatoes. Don't listen to all these cocksuckers on YouTube. Watch it for yourself and see what you think. It's your boy Wavy. Subscribe, thumbs up, leave a comment. I'm out.